Hello, welcome to all of you. This is the last day, which is based on this having the ReactJS. Basically, in the day 4 and day 5, they all teach us about the ECMAScripts of advanced part of the JavaScript, and after that we goes towards the React.js. So first of all, what is the having Angular? We're using the TypeScripts. Where React, we're using the ECMAScript. So ECMA 6, which is based on the 2015, it should be having discovered, or it should be launched. And now it's currently like ECMAScript 9 or 7, it should be going on. I don't know exactly what the, it's a daily updated and all, which is sense. So Node.js ID, we're having Visual Code Studio I'm using. So for this, like for example, in the JavaScript, we having using like this, like print statement, like document.try, and having to use that console.log and whatever the things. So for string testing, so the object-oriented languages we're using. So whatever the codes we are using, so node and file name.js, like a node arithmetical.js file will representation. So here are the having objects, float data, character means kind of strings, name is a kind of string. So in this we have the comments. So based on the having the single comment, multiple line comments are formed. So what is difference between this and that? So what is a variable and functions? So variables are to use to store the data, where the functions which is used to performing the functions. Advantage is like the most advantage for the function is like it should be reusability of forms. So right, having the Java, we have the function like show and closing and opening bracket kind of things. But in it more than having function than this, and the function we have should be after the closing bracket, it should be comes toward this form. So what is having parameterized function? Parameterized function properties, variables, functions, and constants. So what is a class? Class it's having blueprint of incorporating of the object. We can say like this. So yes, it should be case sensitive forms, and after that for how to creating the object, where object equals to new and the class names of forms. Then this is all about the day 4's representation. So now we have just moved towards what is the day 5 form. So day 5 is totally based on the React.js. What is a ReactJS? It's having presentations, any kind of web applications having the three things of presentations, business, and persistence layer. So what is MVC? MVC is a model view and controller architecture. So the few points which is having, we have to just note down over this. The React.js is a JavaScript library which is having reusability for the UI components. It's also used for the views. It's open source components based on the UI libraries, and also initially which is developed by the Facebook and later mostly used by the WhatsApps, Instagram, and so on. So what's the benefits of the having a React.js so it should be speed, flexibility, performance, usability, and having the mobile app development so these are the things which is so reason for choosing the React.js, because it's easy to understand. It helps to builderize this writing with customer components updated for developer for their productivity also, and so more steps of so unlike that our AngularJS and like React.js are the open source, which is having to which is used for having the UI interface based on the having the single page applications. So why the React.js is useful? The main purpose of this to building the Amazon's amazing UI interface using with the high performance ones. So what are the benefits? So benefits of React. So based on this, so why to choose what are the top web applications are from like Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, Netflix, and many more other companies which is based or we can have in they just develop the React.js. So what are the environments of environment setups of Node.js and PM? It is a node. It is having Node package manager, then React and React terms, then Webpack, and having Babel. Babel is having the things which is having its Java's compiler, which is used to convert the source code into this other conversions of the language. So this is all about the installations, how we having like create, type and apps are from. So following is having things which is representing a form. So in this, what is reacts of forms, complications and all. So let's go through about with having this code in which I have this project. So in this we're having the, in this is my folder name, this is my folder name. So in which having React apps and having app.css files, css files, app.js files, index files, index.js. In public also there is an index files are formed. So when you just click on this run, so automatically it should be having hello, this is Suraj Power. It should be displayed on the screen so form. So hope you having all the things like it, about all these things about the having DeFi. So thank you so much from BRAINOVISION for conducting this awesome workshops. Oh, thank you so much, sir.